Hello and welcome to my second general knowledge quiz. So I've done these now as on this separate playlist. So I would like you to do the relevant history quiz, but you can also have a go at the general knowledge quiz just for fun and just to learn some random facts. So there are 10 questions. They cover a broad range of themes: history, geography, politics, food and drink, music, philosophy and religion, science and technology, etc. So let's make a start on this week's quiz. So question one, I'd like to know the highest mountain in Western Europe. And I'll give you a clue, it's in the Alps. So that was question one, the highest mountain in Western Europe. Question two, which state was George W. Bush governor of before he became President of the United States? So that's George Bush Jr. Which state was George W. Bush governor of before he became President of the United States of America? Notice he distanced himself from Trump, so he won't vote for him in the forthcoming presidential elections. Fellow Republican, of course. Okay, question three. In which year did Emily Davidson die as a result of a collision with King George V's horse during the Epsom Derby? So the suffragette protesting tried to grab the reins of the King's horse at the Epsom Derby and was fatally injured. But in what year did that event take place? So that's question three. Question four, humans and chimpanzees share roughly how much DNA? So percentage is what I'm looking for here. So the percentage of DNA shared by humans and chimpanzees. Okay, question four. Okay, question five. In the Old Testament, who were the first two sons of Adam and Eve? So the two eldest sons of Adam and Eve, what were their names? That's question five. Question six. Which two cities provide the setting for Charles Dickens' novel A Tale of Two Cities? So what are the two cities? So that's question six. The two cities in Charles Dickens' A Tale of Two Cities. What are their names? Question seven. Which Queen song opens with the lyrics, "She keeps a moe et chandon in her pretty cabinet"? She keeps a moe et chandon in her pretty cabinet. So it's a Queen song, but which one? So that was question seven. Question eight. In which fictional town is the Netflix drama Stranger Things set? So it's the fictional town in which Stranger Things is set. That's question eight. Question nine. Which nuts are used in marzipan? So which nuts are used in marzipan? They also give it an alternative name for marzipan. And then finally, question 10. How many Olympic gold medals has Mo Farah won? So Mo Farah, distance runner, how many gold medals has he won at the Olympics? Okay, if you need any more time, pause the video because I'm now going to run through the answers because that's all the questions. Okay, so question one, the highest mountain in Western Europe, that is Mont Blanc in the French Alps. I admit I was going to put that down as the highest mountain in Western Europe, but apparently there are some in the Caucasus Mountains which are higher. So the highest mountain in Europe technically is Mount Elbrus, which is on the Russia-Georgia border. Question 2, the state which George Bush governed before becoming president was Texas. So he was the governor of Texas before he became president of America. Question 3, Emily Davison collided with the King's Horse in the Epsom Derby of 1913. 1913 was the answer. Question 4, humans and chimpanzees share roughly 98% of their DNA. Question 5, in the Old Testament, the two eldest sons of Adam and Eve were Cain and Abel. Question 6, the two cities providing the setting for Charles Dickens' novel, A Tale of Two Cities, are London and Paris. Question 7, the Queen song opens with the lyrics, "She keeps a Moe Chandon in her pretty cabinet," is Killer Queen. So Killer Queen is the answer to 7. Question 8, Stranger Things Netflix show is set in the fictional town of Hawkins, Indiana. And question 9, the nuts used in marzipan is also known as almond paste, so it's almonds. And question 10, how many Olympic gold medals has Sir Mo Farah run? It's 4. He won both the 5,000 metre and 10,000 metre race in both the London Olympics in 2012 and the Rio Olympics in 2016. So that makes a grand total of 4. And that's the end of this week's General Knowledge Quiz.